All right, guys, here we are at 134 Ridge Top Trail, not to be confused with Ridge Top Circle in Blue Ridge. Easy drive in. I will say it is not it's, you know, from downtown, you're probably 10 minutes or less. The road in it doesn't have a lot of elevation, but when you kind of go through the neighborhood to get here, there's some bumps in it. So it's not hard to get in. You can get in with the minivan, but people have to drive really slow because the last 150 yards is a little bumpy. You do have a little bit of a mountain view here, all things considered. Part of it will be seasonal, but part of it will be year-round. As you can see over here, you do have neighbors. Those look like, I can't tell. There's a motorcycle there, so I'm going to say, I don't know, it could be another rental. It may not be, but they're probably 75 yards away from you. You're at the end of this little road, so pretty secluded. As you can see, the little fire pit down there. We'll do a walk around. This house has a ton of kind of custom woodwork and upgrades, and it's a new house. So let's look around. I accidentally left the door because it's got one of those locks on it that'll lock behind me. Kind of give you an idea here of your view, and we'll take in a little more of that once we get inside. So let's go into the house. Sorry, I got two doors open. This one goes to the downstairs. We'll do that later. Okay, so as soon as you walk in, you can see, like, even the ceiling has, you know, they spent good money to upgrade that ceiling. A lot of times you don't get that super nice wood up top, but here you do. Fair sized living room. I'll tell you, this house is not a big floor plan, but it feels okay. It feels fair. None of the rooms feel cramped. All the spaces feel adequate. As some of you know, the drawback is if you're the person that you feel like you have to have a dinner table, this house is going to pose some issues for you. Personally, I don't think many renters need a dinner table for 8. 4 people there, you're going to have a couple people eating here, you're going to have people eating outside, you're going to have people, you know, doing their own thing. So, you know, this isn't a house that's going to sleep 16 people, so not a huge deal. Gas stove. They got the TV over here. Obviously, if you wanted to put it up there, you could, but heck, that works. Bedroom number 1, they got a king in here, and it fits fine. Not tight, not, you know, doesn't feel cramped at all. Again, the custom woodwork up top looks great. A little bit of drywall to kind of give that, you know, new age look. Custom shower with the, you know, again, kind of a little more of a luxury thing. You've got the waterfall shower head. Now here they have this locked for the cleaning crew. This is on a rental management company. I think they're doing okay with it, but, you know, doing about like all rental management companies. Here's the bathroom that satiates kind of the main area and this other, you know, the non-master bedroom. But again, custom tile work, super clean, no real issues at all. This is interesting. This is just a storage hatch if you want to put stuff in it. You could put dry goods, whatever. I mean, right now it's empty. They're not even using it. But, you know, just a little design feature. And bedroom number 2. This one's got a queen in it. Either a queen or a full. I can never tell them apart, but I'm going to say probably a queen. You can put a king in here. If a king is only about 6 inches wider, there's definitely room here to put a king. The thing is, you're going to have to get new bedside table because that won't work here. So, and maybe, I don't know, maybe you can reorganize this to, who knows. But it's a queen. I would eventually upgrade that to a king if you can. But very cool. Again, nice clean spot. Let's go outside here on the top deck. All right. Again, now we can kind of see some of the view, and I hope my camera you can catch some of that. I don't know if you can or not. So through there, you're able to see some stuff, and now it's open. I'm gonna try to pan down. Apologize for the sun. You know, when some of these trees get leaves on them, it's gonna fill in a little bit, but I mean, you can see cabins way off in the distance on the mountain tops and even across through here. So you do have some mountain view. And down here, you also have some, you know, it's probably a little steeper than the camera will show, but you do have some usable ground if you wanted to do something different, you know, zip lines or anything through it. And there is a deer through there. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if we can get a shot of the deer. It's a big body, it could be a buck. All right, it's gonna sit still and I lost sight of it. But anyway, all right, so that's actually, it feels like that's aluminum. They have these little heaters up here, which are cool. Fan, you got the pull down shade, the blinds here that go all the way around. So you know, when the weather's a little warmer, I mean, now it's 40 degrees, you do have great outdoor seating and eating area. Walk over here, you know, want to put a football game on, you can easily do that here. You got a gas fireplace. Obviously this isn't going to, you know, do much warmth, but if you want a little ambiance, there you go. Nice fan. In the summer, that fan will be advantageous. I'm sorry, I got distracted with the buck that's down there. All right, let's go back through here. Let's go downstairs. And again, little things like that custom window up there. I know that's not a big deal, but that's a nice thing to have. To me, it just adds uniqueness to the home. Go downstairs. And again, what's awesome is you find a lot of the same materials upstairs as you do downstairs. So nothing down here was an afterthought, okay? Good space through here. Plenty of couch. If you wanted to do a pull-out couch there, I mean, somebody can sleep on the couch as is, whatever. I would do a pull-out couch just to have a little less wear and tear, but obviously you put somebody here. That's the mechanical room, hot water heater, furnace, etc. Nothing to get too excited about. Small pool table, whatever. I mean, you got one here, might as well utilize it. That looks cool, but in my opinion, I'd rather have shuffleboard against that wall. I think a 9-foot one, you could barely fit in there, but I think you could get a 9-foot one. I would have to measure. For that, let's go to the bathroom. Again, has a lot of those custom finishes that the other one, that everything, the rest of the house has. So this wasn't done after the fact. This basement was put in all at the same time. Now this bedroom, obviously, you know what I'm gonna say. This needs to be turned into the bunk room. Kind of give you an idea of the size of it. I mean, you could fit a king in here easy. You could put double bunks in here. I would definitely do double bunks because you got plenty of room to do so. You could do full over twin bunks in here and have plenty of room. So, and this, again, this game room, it's well equipped. It's got some cute stuff. Now, some of this stuff is not staying. I think pool table and all that will, but there are some personal decorations here on the wall that that may not go. Nothing here is, there's no money generating decoration here. This little liquor cart, as cute as it is, I would rather see a shuffleboard right there. That's just my opinion. They got darts. You could opt to not do darts here because it is kind of tearing up. Even though these are the soft tip darts, people are going to miss, and there are a few holes there. Nothing to get excited about. If you could put that cork board all the way down there, I'd say go for it. And that's probably what I'd do. Add a little design element as well. Let's go outside. All right. Again, ground level. And sorry, guys, I'm going to look for that buck again. Yeah, it's outsmarted me. All right, nice swinging chair. You have the access. That rug's been blown over. Fire pit. Oh, point out, concrete retention wall. Awesome. A lot better than the ones that are made out of cross ties or 4x4s. You could do it. That's been concreted in. I mean, that's been built semi-professionally. I just think I think you could add a little pop to it. You could probably put a post over there and run some of these lights over to that and just give this a little more zing, if you will. Got this little outdoor chair thing. Yeah, you know what? Fun place to hang out. I love these cushions that look like logs. That's fun. And one of the bigger hot tubs I have ever seen. So this is probably a 6-person hot tub. Let's discover this together, okay? I hope there's not a dead body in here. Oh, it's perfect. That is a big, nice hot tub. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a six-seater maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically a 6. And it is immaculate. Feels really clean. Good lid on it. I don't like how they're letting the water sit on that. But yeah. I would put some sort of blind, pull down blind there. There may be some water that's getting, when it rains, it sweeps in here, just to get the water off that a little bit. Anyway, great space. I mean, you could set up a cornhole. This thing's nice and wide. Obviously, it's big enough to hold that big hot tub. House feels great. Now, let me point out one thing. As you may be able to see, there is a crack going down here. I'm going to say, I'm not a structural engineer. I'm going to say this is nothing to worry about. It is just a small fracture. It's not like you can put, you can't stack nickels in it or anything like that, but it's visible. It's probably, it may bother some people. I'm just going to say, you cannot do a piece of concrete that is that big in the state of Georgia and not have it crack, okay? That's just it. I mean, we have we're built on the side of a mountain here, on a little bit sandy soil like everything else. Poured concrete floor this big, they're all gonna look like that. That is absolutely nothing I would be worried about. Let the home inspector tell you different, but I don't want this to set up like a big red flag for you. I don't think, huge deal. And that's it. Let's go back up to the living area. I'm gonna give you a last glimpse of it. And that's it, 134 Ridge Top Trail.